name is Ben Griffith. This statement is recorded for Discussion Board 3 for Class LIS 610-01. I am here today to strongly support keeping The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky on the shelves of our public library. I respect the right of any parent to guide their own child's reading choices, but removing this book from a library affects more than just one student. It limits the freedom and learning opportunities of all students. The Perks of Being a Wallflower is not pornography. It's a novel that deals honestly, and yes, sometimes uncomfortably, with very real issues teenagers face today. Mental health, identity, trauma, abuse, friendship, sexuality, and belonging. This book gives voice to those who feel unseen. It helps students who may be struggling with depression or trauma realize they are not alone. It offers a mirror for some and a window for others. A mirror for students who have experienced pain and a window for those who have not, so they can develop empathy and better understanding. It makes a relatable story accessible to our students in the space where they should be able to look for and access it. Not only is this story relatable, it is a highly acclaimed book and spent a long stretch of time on the New York Times bestseller list. Is it not our job to make this book accessible to students? Yes, the book contains difficult scenes. So does Romeo and Juliet. So does The Diary of Anne Frank. So does The Catcher in the Rye, which Perks is often compared to. In fact, many of the books that are now considered classics were once banned for content that was seen as inappropriate at the time. Yet, those books remain vital parts of our literary and educational tradition because they encourage thought, discussion, and personal growth. We don't protect young people by censoring their reading. We protect them by giving them safe spaces to explore complex issues, with guidance from trained educators. Our job is not to hide the world from them. It is to prepare them for it. The way a diverse and inclusive literary system should work is not by removing books. Instead, it should offer choices. No one is forcing a student to read this book, but banning it means that no one can. And that crosses a line from parental guidance into public censorship. In the words of George R.R. Martin in his book A Clash of Kings, when you tear out a man's tongue, you are not proving him a liar. You are only telling the world that you fear what he might say. We cannot allow fear of discomfort to dictate what is available to others. Literature is not meant to be sanitized. It's meant to challenge us, to help us grow, and to foster critical thinking. The Perks of Being a Wallflower does exactly that. To remove this book because of its content is to send a troubling message to students that certain experiences are too shameful to be talked about, that certain feelings must be hidden, and that art must be agreeable to all in order to be valid. That's not the message we want to send to our youth. In closing, I urge this body to stand by our teachers, librarians, and students. Let us trust in their ability to handle challenging material with care and maturity. Let us defend the right of young people to read, to question, and to learn. Thank you.